What's up, guys? Welcome back. And today I'm going to be doing a NFL Pro Bowl reaction. So the rosters were just revealed, so I'm going to be giving my thoughts and my reaction to it. So yeah, I'm gonna share my screen, and you guys will be able to see the roster. And yeah, we'll go player by player and position by position, and I'll tell you my thoughts, who I think should have gotten in and who I think shouldn't have. So, yeah, I'm gonna share my screen and have it up. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna start with quarterback. So you have Justin Herbert as the starter. It looks like I think the star right here means that they're the starter. So wow, Justin Herbert in his second year gets the starter. He had a good year. Patrick Mahomes as the backup and Lamar Jackson. Okay, so that's interesting. So Lamar Jackson, I think obviously this is a popularity vote. The Pro Bowl is so, and so is the NBA All Stars game. So that's why sometimes these fan favorite type players get in. So Lamar Jackson got in right there. I'm really happy with that as a Ravens fan. I really like that. But it is a bit debatable, I guess. I mean, it is a controversial one with Josh Allen. Josh Allen didn't make the Pro Bowl, which is um surprising. So those are the AFC QBs. And Josh Allen didn't get in. That was surprising. Uh, I was surprised. Justin Herbert got starter. I mean, he's had a pretty good year. Yeah, he's had a really good year. But yeah, I thought maybe like Mahomes would get starter just because Um, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I think those three QBs they definitely deserve it. Another shot would be I think Joe Burrow. He was good, but his interception total obviously that's pretty big right now. But yeah, I think that pretty much is good. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, I understand. Like, I'm not gonna go all out. Why did you put Lamar Jackson? This and that. I'm not gonna say that because I'm a Ravens fan. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm not against that. So yeah, that's good right there. Yeah, that's just it's one controversial thing. So now we go to RBs. Jonathan Taylor 100% deserves to get in. He's having an MVP season. I think he could win MVP. With the way he's been playing, if he keeps it up. There's Rodgers and like Brady or something like that. Those two that he might have to compete with, but I don't know. He probably isn't gonna win it, but I think he definitely deserves it. So Jonathan Taylor. Then you have Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is really good. He's missed a lot of games, but he's still like up there. He's still like top 5 in rushing yards, I think, something like that. Yeah, it's okay. So I'm gonna pull up the stats so I can look at them real quick. So yeah, okay. So it says he's fourth. He's only played 11 games, which isn't um as much as some of these other guys. And next we have Joe Mixon, who's second in the league in rushing. He's had a really good year with the Bengals. He's really helped them and their offense get going, and they're finally in playoff position after all these years. So definitely, I think he deserves it. This is crazy. Derrick Henry's still fifth in rushing yards. I mean, that's just crazy. But I don't see any problems with this. These three definitely deserve to get in. I don't think anybody else really was that close to them. I would say. I mean, maybe like Austin Eckler. I don't know. He wasn't on the level of these guys. Like Joe Mixon, he's really good. And Nick Chubb, obviously. So yeah, I don't have a problem with that at all. Okay, so next we have Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, who's a starter. So the two starters are going to be Tyreek Hill and Jamar, and then we have Stephon Diggs and Allen as the two, I guess, bench on the bench. So that is pretty good. I mean, Jamar Chase as a rookie is the starter over these guys. That's pretty cool to see. He's had such a good year. In my opinion, he's the rookie of the year. And I don't have a problem with him making the Pro Bowl at all. I mean, 1,000 yards. You know, it's really fun to watch him. It's just, I mean, even as a Ravens fan, he dropped 200 yards on us, and he's a fun, explosive young player to watch, and he's gonna be really have a really successful career. And there's Keenan Allen. I think one guy you could say deserved to get in here is Deontay Johnson from the Steelers. I don't like him because I'm a Ravens fan. I'm not a Deontay Johnson fan at all, but he maybe he could have, but I mean that's just one guy I think. For all of these positions, I'm gonna come up with one guy who I think had a Pro Bowl caliber year. So for wide receiver, I'd say it's Deontay Johnson. But these four I think um were I guess better, and the yards total like in a season isn't everything. It is about skill and stuff like that. So these are the guys that we're picking. I don't have a problem with that. Tight end Mark Andrews. Yeah, I love this. And Travis Kelsey. So Mark Andrews, I'm really happy he got in. He really deserves it. He's had an amazing year. First tight end in Ravens franchise history to get 1,000 yards in a season. So I'm really happy about that. Really great to see that. And then Travis Kelsey, I think Travis Kelsey right now leads the league in tight end receiving yards. He's only like a few above Andrews, like 3 or 4 yards actually above Andrews. So yeah, these two definitely deserve it. I'm happy that Mark Andrews actually got started. You see that star right there. So yeah, it's really cool to see. And yeah, Mark Andrews is a star in the league and definitely deserves that. Okay, next we have Rashan Slater. So these are the offensive. Oh yeah, one guy for the tight end. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, these are really the only guys that they're pretty much isolated from all the other AFC tight ends. Um, yeah, they're isolated. I mean, there's Kittle obviously, but he's in the NFC, so yeah, they're really just isolated from everybody else. Next we have Rashawn Slater for offensive tackle, Orlando Brown from the Chiefs, and Dion Dawkins. I can't really say much about this because I don't really watch blocking that much, if I'm being honest. I mean, I look at the PFF grades, so yeah, Rashawn Slater. I heard he's having an amazing year. He was the first round pick for the Chargers. And, I knew he was having a good year. I know Creed Humphrey from the Chiefs was having a good year too. Two young linemen. So yeah, Orlando Brown. I know he's been pretty good. I don't know. I know he was struggling in the beginning of the year, but I guess he got himself together. The Chiefs as a whole team have got it together. So, and then Dion Dawkins from the Bills. Okay, so yeah. Okay, Quentin Nelson. I love watching this guy play. He's such an intelligent offensive guard for the Indianapolis Colts. They have one of the best lines in the league. And yeah, he's probably the best guard in the league, I'd say. Okay, and then we have Joel Bitonio, yeah, and Wyatt Teller. Wyatt Teller on the Browns is a really good player. You can drop so many plays with him, like it's awesome. Like even as a Ravens fan, he's really. I have to admit, like he's a really good player. He's speed too. Like he has speed. He can, if you want him to block somewhere and Chubb or Hunt can just run through there. You can just design a play with him. Being the lead blocker or something. And that's what really helps Chubb. I think get a lot of his yards. And same with Joel Bitonio. That's a really good offensive line they have there. Next, we have Corey Linsley for center and Ryan Kelly. Now, I know these guys are two of the top centers in the league, but I know this season that Creed Humphrey he's had an amazing year with the Chiefs. Looking at I've watched people's like analysis on him and stuff. And his PFF grade is really good this season. He's basically a star, and people are saying he if like the lineman position isn't like as like people don't get as hyped for it as like the wide receiver, QB, running back position. If it did have him as much hype as that, he would have been winning Rookie of the Year. He would have been a candidate for Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. No lineman ever wins that stuff. MVP, they don't ever win that stuff, obviously. But yeah, I think Creed Humphrey should have gotten here. But yeah, these two are good. I know them from the past. Corey Linsley was on the Packers. Ryan Kelly is a top center in the league too. So yeah. So next we have fullback, Baltimore Ravens. It's a typo right there. But yeah, Patrick Ricard, definitely well deserved. I mean, he's so reliable sometimes. Like you can just pass him, you can just pass it out to him in the flat or something, or for the check down or something, and he'll just truck everybody and just go. It's so awesome to watch. And not just that, he's a really good blocker. I watch the Ravens games, I watch everything, and he's a really good blocker, and you can really just, he helps out the run game, I'd say, a lot. Even with Lamar Jackson, he helps when Lamar's trying to take off or something. He'll help with that. So yeah, I'm really happy Patrick Ricard got him. He definitely well deserved. I think this might be his second or third Pro Bowl. I'm not sure, but something like that. But yeah. Okay, we're moving on to defense now. Myles Garrett, he's having a DPOY season. I mean, there's no doubts about this. I mean, he's such a explosive player on the defensive end for the Browns. He's like one of the he's like top 5 in sacks. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna pull that up. All right, sacks. Yeah, he's like Okay, yeah, he's third in sacks. He's tied third for sacks. T.J. Watt leads the AFC. I mean the whole league in sacks. So then we have Max Crosby. I really like Max Crosby. I know he's had a really good year. He can just like move a defender out of the way and just get to the QB. Like I've seen that multiple times from him this season, and yeah, I don't know how many sacks he has or what, but I think he's a good run stopper too. So yeah, Max Crosby, I really like that selection right there. And Trey Hendrickson, that guy, yeah. I've heard some good things about him this season, especially against the Ravens. He had like 2 or 3 sacks against the Ravens. I remember. I don't really watch like every team. I watch NFL Red Zone, so I don't know much. But it says he has 13 sacks on the year, so yeah, definitely well deserved. He's a defensive end, so yeah, that's really well deserved for him. And I think this is his first Pro Bowl selection. He's a much improved player. Like the Bengals defense, nobody really thought. I don't think it would be this good as it is this year. And they have some stars in that defense. Next, we have interior linemen. So we got DeForest Buckner, Chris Jones, and Cam Hayward. Yeah, definitely well deserved for all those guys. Oh, whoops. Okay. So yeah, Chris Jones. Yeah, DeForest Buckner. I think like with the Chiefs, like they are not what like when Chris Jones is out, they're not the same defense. Like he really makes a difference there. He's a really good run stopper. Like always, and yeah, just this season. And Cam Hayward. Oh my god, bro, that guy's a beast. And DeForest Buckner. I haven't seen much of him this season, but he's been a star in this league for a while. Next we have outside linebacker T.J. Watt. Yeah, that's my defensive player of the year. For sure. He leads the league in sacks and just so explosive off the edge. We have Joey Bosa. Yeah, definitely well deserved. And then we have Matthew Judon. Yeah, Matthew Judon. Oh my god, that guy's like he just moves defenders out of the way. Like he has speed and he just has speed and he can just he has really good pass rush moves. He can just make a move around the lineman or something, just outrun them or something and get to the quarterback. I think he's top 10 in sacks. He's sixth, I think, and he's 12.5. So yeah, Matthew Judon, that's a nice one there. Former Raven. JC Jackson, that's so we're on cornerbacks now. So JC Jackson, he's a really good cornerback, really good ball hawk, one of the best ball hawks in the league, as well as Xavier Howard. Xavier Howard is definitely one of the best ball hawks. And then we have Denzel Ward. Yeah, Denzel Ward. He's just a shutdown corner. It's like he makes like game-saving plays. I remember against the Ravens a few weeks ago. We just needed a first down, and then we could have kept going and getting down the field and maybe have gotten points. But no, it was fourth down. We threw a slant to like Hollywood Brown, I think, something like that. And then he just stopped him right in front of the first down marker, and the Browns won the game. So yeah, Denzel Ward. He's like I'd say he's like a top 5 or top 10 corner. He's really like climbed that ranking this season. And then we have Kenny Moore, who was another great ball hawk in the league. I don't know how many interceptions he has. I can pull that up. But I know he's been good. And that Colts defense is really good. It's been really good this season. Kenny Moore's 4 picks, yeah. And I think his coverage is good too. You see some guys like Trey Ron Diggs, like I mean, they're really good ball hawks, but the coverage isn't the best. Free safety Kevin Byard, yeah, for sure. I mean, he's probably the best, like top 2 or 3 safety in the league, I think. Something like that. Definitely top 5 right there. Strong safety Derwin James. Yeah, good to see him back, after all those injuries. He's here. I like him. Um he's a really good player for the Chargers defense. And we have Tyron Matthews. So yeah, Tyron Matthews been a star for a while. And yeah, gets back into the Pro Bowl here. I don't know. I like in the beginning I know he was kind of struggling, but yeah, he's there. Oh yeah, so we have special teams here. So long snapper goes to Luke Rhodes from the Indianapolis Colts, AJ Cole from the Las Vegas Raiders, Justin Tucker from the Baltimore Ravens. Like to see that right there. Hit the 66-yard field goal, proving why he might be the greatest kicker of all time. We have Devin Duvernay, return specialist. Okay, so we have Devin Duvernay. Yeah, he had a good year. Very consistent in his returns. Then we have Matthew Slater. Yeah, Matthew Slater. Yeah, he's been good like for his whole career as just a special teams player. He really impacts the game a lot in special teams. I think he makes the Pro Bowl like every year. I'm pretty sure. As a special teamer. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the AFC. I'm gonna bring up the NFC real quick. All right.
This is your living room slash
whoops.
yoga shanti slash.
All right, so I'm about to bring that up. So here we go. All right. So we have Aaron Rodgers as the starting quarterback. Then we have Tom Brady and Kyler. I see no problems with that. Yeah, I don't see any problems with that. Oh wait, was Matthew Stafford there? Oh, Matthew Stafford isn't. Okay, yeah, okay. So Matthew Stafford should have been a Pro Bowler this season, especially with the Rams. He's definitely like okay. I don't know why Matt Stafford's not there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Kyler Murray had such a good year, but like I don't think he was better than Stafford. I mean, I don't know. Kyler had such a good start to the year. That's the thing. And TB's definitely in the MVP race. So is Aaron Rodgers. So that's a tough debate right there. Matthew Stafford and Matt Stafford and Kyler. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like Matt Stafford. Like, I mean, he was so good with the Rams. He definitely deserves it. And I don't know. I think Matt Stafford definitely should have made it. Okay, so next we have running backs: Dalvin, Cook, James Conner got in. Wow. Okay, yeah, he was so good in the red zone this season. And we have who's this? Alvin Kamara from the Saints. Okay, so Alvin Kamara got in. Okay. So yeah, Dalvin Cook is the leading rusher in the NFC. Um, and James Conner was such a threat in the red zone this season. He is like I don't know how many touchdowns he has. He's 14 rush touchdowns. Okay, that's like second behind Jonathan Taylor. But yeah, like in fantasy, like you wanted to have him. Like he got you like two touchdowns per game, something like that. Not I mean not nah, but he would at least guarantee you like a touchdown per game. I think right now like he's on like a 7-game touchdown streak. Like he's had touchdown in 7 games. Like that's unreal. So yeah, just him and Jonathan Taylor are like isolated at the top. Well deserved in my opinion. Alvin Kamara, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think he had a good year. I mean, he was injured a little bit. I definitely think Leonard Fournette was like he's a shout, but I'm pretty sure he's out for the season. I'm not sure. I know he just got an injury, so yeah, prayers up to him. But I feel like Leonard Fournette had a good year, and same with from the Washington football team, Antonio Gibson. I think he had a chance to get in, but yeah. Yeah, those are my two shouts, I guess, for players who didn't make it. Next, we have wide receiver. We have Cooper Kupp. Yeah, for sure, he leads the league in receiving yards. I think. I'm pretty sure. And he's been consistent with it. He's led the league in receiving yards since like the beginning of the season. So yeah, he's 1,625. That's so good. Definitely deserve that. Devontae Adams, the best receiver in the league. Definitely deserves to be in the Pro Bowl. Justin Jefferson, yeah, and Debo Samuel. I'd like to see Debo Samuel there. I don't have a problem with that list at all. That's perfect right there. Chris Godwin is injured, so you can't put him in. He's out for the season. Players up to him as well. The Bucks are really getting devastated with injuries, um, but yeah, that's perfect right there. Justin Jefferson's having another good year. He's just improving off of last season. Debo Samuel, he can be used as a running back. He can be used as a wide receiver. He can do anything on the field. He's so fast, and he's been consistent all year. I talked about Cooper Kupp, and yeah, so yeah, that's that with them. This is a really good receiving core right here. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is interesting right here. Tight end Kyle Pitts and George Kittle. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely the correct. This is definitely correct. Yeah, George Kittle is definitely the best tight end in the NFC, and Kyle Pitts, early in his career, is already showing that he's going to be a star in this league. And I think Kyle Pitts is definitely like he's such a good player. You can line him up in the slot. You can line him up as a wide receiver, and his blocking isn't great, but you can basically he's such a versatile player, such an athletic player. You can line him up anywhere. So I'm happy to see him, and a lot of rookies are getting in, I guess. So Trent Williams. Okay, yeah, definitely gets in. He's having one of the best offensive tackle seasons, like I think ever. Like his PFF grade's like a 99. Like that's one of the best ever. And Trent Williams. He's so consistent, even at this age, like what 35 or something, 34 or something. He's so consistent with the 49ers. And he's just very consistent. That's what I like about him. Tristan Wirfs from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tyron Smith from the Dallas Cowboys. I like that right there. Tristan Wirfs is a good player. I've like on the Bucks primetime games, like nobody really gets past him. But yeah, for the offensive guard, we have Zach Martin from the Dallas Cowboys, Brandon Sheriff from the Washington Football Team, and Ali Marpet from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So yeah, this Tampa Bay Buccaneers is getting this Pro Bowl roster is getting a lot of linemen from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they do have one of the best in the league. Then we have Jason Kelsey. Yeah, he's still like the best center in the NFC. Definitely. Even at this age, like he's really old right now. I think I don't know exactly his age, but I know he's been in the league for a long while. And yeah, good to see him get in. Ryan Jensen get in. Then we have Kyle Juszczyk for the Niners. He's been like the best fullback in the league for like a while. Ever since he was in Baltimore with the Ravens, he's been really good. All right, now we're on defense. Nick Bosa is a defensive player of the year candidate in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, if you disregard like the cornerbacks, he's definitely like a defensive player of the year candidate. I'd say. We have Brian Burns with the Panthers and Cameron Jordan. Yeah, Cameron Jordan is such a good player. He's such a good run stopper, and you can get sacks. He's really forceful off the edge as well. Um, yeah. Then we have interior lineman Aaron Donald, yeah, for sure. Jonathan Allen, that guy's underrated, and Kenny Clark. Um, yeah. So yeah, Aaron Donald, Aaron Donald's still having such a good year. He's fourth in sacks, but he gets like double and triple team like every game by offensive linemen. That's the game plan. I mean, you can't leave him undoubled. Like he'll literally just wreck the lineman and just get to the quarterback and get the sack. It's impossible like just to with one guy to hold him down. And yeah, Aaron Donald, like he's definitely even despite like him not leading the league in sacks, like he'd definitely be leading it if he wasn't always triple and double teamed all the time. And no, he's not fourth. He's eighth in sacks. He's 11. So yeah, he's like behind some guys, but yeah, definitely. And then Jonathan Allen, he's so good with the run, like just so good with run defense. With Chase Young being out, he really stepped up, and he got that contract before the season, and we've known for a few years now that he is like one of the best interior linemen in the league. Then we have Chandler Jones got in. Wow, okay, yeah. So Chandler Jones, he has 9.5 sacks. I remember like he had 5 sacks in the first game, but since then he's only had 4.5, which is crazy. But yeah, yeah, I mean, he was. I don't know. I can't say much. Like, I didn't watch the Cardinals that much. And Robert Quinn. Oh yeah, so Robert Quinn. Yeah, he's had an amazing year. I know. I've heard really good things about him. I think he has like a really high amount of sacks. Especially, he's really stepping up with Khalil Mack out. So yeah, Robert Quinn, Shaquille Barrett. Yeah, Shaquille Barrett is really. He's been really good. Like always, he's a very consistent player. Trayvon Diggs got in. Okay. He leads the league in interceptions. He has 10. I mean, I think he was obviously gonna make it, with all these fans. It's a fan vote, it's a popularity vote. So Trayvon Diggs is gonna get in right here. But I think, I don't know if he should have been a starter realistically. His coverage can be really bad sometimes, but the interceptions, a lot of people just really look at the stats and judge off that. Jalen Ramsey, he doesn't have a high amount of interceptions, but people know, he's such a shutdown corner, and sometimes receivers just can't. They just can't do anything on him. Like I don't know how many picks Jalen Ramsey has. Like he's not. he has 3 this season. I mean, that doesn't even matter because like whenever Jalen Ramsey's covering someone, you just can't throw it that way because he's just on the person. Darius Slay had an underrated year, I'd say, for sure. And we have Marshawn Lattimore. Oh yeah, Marshawn Lattimore deserved it. But one guy I think should have been in here is AJ Terrell. Just like Ramsey, he's a shutdown corner, and he's been consistent all year. I'm pretty sure I saw a graphic earlier, and it was no one like his matchup wide receiver has never gone over 50 yards on him. So I mean that's really good right there. That's some star material right there. So I don't know why he's not here, but he definitely should have got him. Quandre Diggs is the free safety, and the strong safeties are Buda Baker and Harrison Smith. All right. Long snapper is Josh Harris from the Falcons. Punter is Brian Anger from the Dallas Cowboys. Place kicker is Matt Gay from the Los Angeles Rams. Jakeem Grant's so explosive. Like, he's so fast with the Bears. He's had a few, I think, returns for a touchdown. So, on prime time as well. So, and then we have special teamer JT Gray with the New Orleans Saints. So, yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, that's the Pro Bowl roster. It's pretty interesting roster. Some guys should have got in. But it's like that every year. People get snubbed every year. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I think the Pro Bowl is like the week before the Super Bowl, so that's gonna be a fun one to watch. Who I think is gonna win the Pro Bowl? Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the AFC. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with the NFC. Their team just schemes better. I don't know why. I just have a feeling, the wide receiver core seemed really stacked, the running back core, and then their defense, Aaron Donald, all those guys, all those edge rushers and stuff. I think I have the NFC winning this one. So, yeah, if you guys liked it, make sure to subscribe and tune in for the next video. I'm going to be doing more NFL videos. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.